All right, hello, friends. Come with me. I want to show you something. This is my front yard, and I just wanted to show you the beauty that I get to find myself around. And it's just in time for the beautiful quarter of civilization. And I couldn't be more grateful for the ability to really dive into this quarter and the gates of goddess Maya, which is the goddess of fertility, the goddess of spring, renewal, and abundance. And it seems that I have actually landed in divine timing within her grasp, within this beautiful essence of nature that I've been craving. I never wanted to just escape into nature. I've always wanted to be able to constantly wake up in her and to be able to hear the birds and to hear the drips. And I finally get to do that, and I'm holding myself in this resonance for as long as possible, that every continual cycle will start in a place even grander and more vast. And I do want to talk about everything we've missed. I appreciate your patience as we step into this new abundant time with goddess Maya. And she is the mother of Hermes, the messenger. So it's a very, very potent sign. And the green is just enveloping every single crevice of my life, really. And it's just really, I'm grateful. Smudge is grateful. My cat, he's loving it. He caught a little shrew the other day. Yeah, there's been a lot going on. A lot's happened. I want to give you guys all the information, juicy details as I can. There's been the move out. I went through my first psychosis and worked with a woman named Liz Landon, and she guided me through what was the past blockages, and it was a rocky situation. And since then, I've been really honing in the strength to be able to handle the next steps. You know, I've got some potential not great health concerns for one of my parents. You know, I had a vending gig called Northwest Terror Fest at the same time. This is my first vending gig that I did in since like 2 years ago. I kind of stopped after my breakup, and it's just a hassle. I wanted to get into music more so. But I finally got to share my art, and it was a really amazing time. We went to the Unicorn, which is like a very carnival themed bar. And then my brother visited at the same time. So we were undergoing hypnosis. Me and my partner did a session like within a weekend, you know, separate. And then we moved from a very toxic place. And then we're just like detoxing heavily. You know, I painted these walls. I started unpacking all the boxes, and then my brother came through during the vending gig with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend got to like hang out with us for the first time. And then I pierced his ears, and then my mother got on my ass about it. And I've been going and doing Inked Magazine, the contest for like the most, I guess, inspiring tattoos, or just like why you need 25 grand. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot, and I can't thank you enough for the patience. And yeah, it's just been a lot of hauling shit back and forth, and I'm happy to like finally settle down and decorate and create efficiency in my life, and calling in and commanding abundance, and in the best way, not only for myself, like since I lost my job like a year ago in body piercing, that was like extremely heavy, and I'm finally coming out like almost a year later. It would probably be 9 months or 10 months since. And you know, just being a human design teacher, you know, for almost a year, and just really honing in like a completely different lifestyle and a completely different standard of clientele, of business, of language. And that's what this is all about. This is the quarter of civilization, and it's all about form. And it started around May 3rd. So I got quite a few episodes for you to catch up, to be on track, to kind of go back with me and see how these last 3 weeks have really been. Have they been fertile for you? Have you been abundant? What has come through? I know the Scorpio full moon just happened. Like, I would love to hear how that affected a few folks. It's not always the most favorite energy, but, you know, I welcomed it, and I'm so excited to go into the new moon and just take some time to slow down. But yeah, I want to talk about how this is all about form. We're in the quarter of civilization since May 3rd, and it's all about exactly what it sounds. It talks about human behavior. So we're getting away from the yang, the mind, the intellect, and we're coming down into the becoming of form. So actually physically exerting experience and energy to experience things with our physical body in order to really understand how these roles play out, how our behavior plays out, how all of our behavior creates a civilization. What's the civilization that you want to live in? And what kind of form do you want to embody? I personally am still shedding a lot of my previous form, and it's coming through my body like crazy. Just, you know, night sweats, like detox, and just preparing to sow the seeds of spring. And just letting go of like all the fucking bullshit and all the things that I suscepted myself to. So it's heavy. I don't know about you guys, but it's amazing and optimistic, but it's also like you're dissolving your previous form. And we just came from the intellect, from the mind, and now we're going to be voicing things. We're going to voice our new standards, or what we choose to see come through civilization. There's 11 gates in the throat that we're going to be filtering in this quarter, and it's more, we're coming from the root center, activating the G center, which is our main center of identity, and we're going to be going up to the throat. So it's, the root's all about the physical part, doing your part physically within your form in order to become the identity, in order to become the identity that speaks what they choose to manifest for themselves. And that is why it's cool to know that the goddess Maya, you know, her son is Hermes, the messenger. So eventually it's like we're almost filtering through her son's voice, the messenger, and how he plays a role. What we missed the gate of higher knowing, which was gate 2. and that was on May 3rd. We missed the gate of Assimilation, which is May 9th, and we're now in the gate of Contribution. So when I say we, I mean me. I missed that for you guys, but like I said, stay tuned. These videos will be dropped today, and then I will unpack a lot more about what's been going on for me, and that'll be part 2, part 3. Who knows how many parts there will be about my personal evolution in this form, this very green embodiment. But I will see you guys soon. Don't worry, everything will be handled. This is Yana the Heretic, and this is my channel, The Unpopular Opinion Becoming Popular. And I really missed you guys, and I hope that you're doing well, even though I've been moving house. So take care until a very short period of time, and I'll see ya.